It is time for Wallet Wednesday, and Americans are holiday shopping earlier than ever to avoid shipping delays. But before you go on a spending spree, keep an eye out for scammers who want to get your money. Joining us this morning with a warning for consumers is Kathy Stokes, AARP's Director of Fraud Prevention Programs. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. What are the most common scams that you're seeing this year, especially those targeting seniors?
We're seeing a lot of online shopping scams, and that's because the scammers are following us online. So many of us are transacting online now than ever before because of the pandemic, and scammers know that, and they followed us there. So, you want to be wary of online ads. For example, a third of U.S. adults, according to a recent survey we just did, have experienced fraud by shopping via a click on an online ad. So online ads, emails with links, texts with links, rather than follow those links, go to your web browser, type in the name of the retailer that you're trying to reach yourself, so you know that you're going to the retailer's site and not to some scam site.
Are there any other things that online shoppers should be aware of when they purchase gifts this year?
Oh, definitely. Let's all use our credit cards when we're online, even offline, but especially online. If we end up being defrauded, if our credentials are stolen, we're covered for that with a credit card. But if you use your debit card, you don't have as many protections, and certainly not with some of these P2P apps like Cash App, Venmo, and Zelle. If you end up losing money to a scam, you're not getting that money back.
Yes, that is a good advice there. Now, how common are these scams, and are they more common this time of the year?
More common than ever before from what we gather. And in our survey, fully 75% of adults have said they've either been targeted or victimized by a scam. So it's a big issue and it's growing.
Yeah, one of the things that happens a lot this time of year is that there are a lot of appeals from charities. And, the bigger, more common charities we can feel pretty safe about contributing to. But this is the end of the year donation campaign. So what should you watch out for before you actually donate?
Well, the scammers are trying to get in on this game. Charities are rightfully trying to get end of year donations in, but you could get a call pretending to be a charity and it's not that charity, or it's an entirely made up charity, and you're being given a lot of pressure to go ahead right then and there and support it. What I would say is disengage. Go online and look that charity up. If it's a charity you're interested in, go to give.org, charitynavigator.org, find out if the charity exists, and if it exists, how much of the money is actually going to the cause versus being held by the fundraisers.
It seems the scammers get more and more sophisticated every year, especially by mirroring legitimate websites. It looks legit, it seems legit. It might even be a charity or a business that you're familiar with, but the website isn't necessarily that particular business. So do you see more of that kind of thing?
Oh, absolutely. Especially at the start of the pandemic, we started seeing a real rise in that, and it continues. That's why I say to go to your web browser and type the web address in that you know to be accurate. So you're not going to something that looks like Amazon.com, but really, if you look closely, it's AMMAZZON, and it's not the real site.
Great tips. Thank you so much for bringing this information to us. It's Kathy Stokes with AARP. You have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
And for more resources to protect yourself and your family from fraud, you can head to aarp.org.